Canadian citizens. I am PB from CBC News, and today we'll be interviewing participants that experienced World War II. First on the show, we have William Lyon Mackenzie King.
Good morning, PB. Thank you for having me on the show today.
Oh, the pleasure is all ours. So, Mr. Mackenzie King, what actions did you do to assert Canadian autonomy during World War II?
When Britain joined the war, I decided to show the world Canada was an independent country by waiting until I felt my nation was ready to participate, and so I joined the war a week later.
Do you feel that these actions made Canada a more independent country?
Yes, I feel that not only Britain, but other countries realized that Britain no longer decided what happens to Canada, and that we made the decisions for our own country.
And do you feel that this bettered Canada?
Yes, I feel like by doing this, I separated Canada from Britain and furthered its independence as a country.
I see. And how did you feel about conscription?
In my eyes, I saw conscription is necessary, not necessarily conscription. I did not want a repeat of the conscription crisis that happened in 1917, and so I only sent volunteers over, as many people, as well as myself, did not like conscription. They were not for conscription. Many were against it. And so I decided not to enforce it. However, after the Battle of Normandy in 1944, I decided that for my country, conscription was necessary. And so I decided to enforce it on my people.
Okay, and after the war, what actions did you continue or start to make for Canada's independence?
After the war, my government and I introduced the Canadian Citizenship Act in 1946, which created the notion of Canadian citizens. Because prior to this, Canadians were considered British people living in Canada. However, after I got my Canadian citizenship certificates, the people began to become Canadians and were no longer British, breaking the ties slowly from British and Canadian people.
Well, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts and for being here today.
Oh, no problem.
Now stay tuned in, as our next interviewer will be with Winston Churchill right after this break. I am so thirsty. Look at this. Canada Dry. It is amazing. I feel great. Canada Dry is the stuff to buy. Woo. That's it. Canada Dry.